All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Heather Wildman. I'm the founder of Malibu Fountain of Youth Fitness. We're here in Malibu at another beautiful, sunny, hot day. We're going to do a 1-hour total body workout that consists of strength, balance, coordination, flexibility, cardio, and growth hormone producing exercises. You'll need some dumbbells and a mat today, no chair. So let's get started. We'll start with a warm up. We're just gonna start easy with a toe tap. And you know your body best. You know what you can and cannot do. So modify to your body's strengths and weaknesses. The format is 30 seconds on, 10-second rest. You can do 1 rep or 30, 50, 100 reps in that 30 seconds. So that's what I think this workout is so great, because you can really step it up or take it down a notch if you need to. We have 10 more seconds here. And then we're gonna go down onto the mat. We're gonna up and down. We go between three and four exercises. I'm sorry, 2 and 3 exercises, but we do them 3 times each. Okay, so on your mat, we're gonna go in high plank. You're gonna bring your knee up to your chest, twist under, and then back, and then switch legs. All right, so here we go. And so this is obliques, shoulders, chest. If you want to add a press back here, that's always fun. But try to keep your knee up to your chest as long as possible. That really works your obliques and stomach muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back up. We're gonna do butt kicks now. Warming up our hamstrings. Here we go. Also, if you have music, feel free to put your own music on. I was telling Wendy I have 80s dance music on today. 8 seconds, Stormy. Rest. Back down. High plank in 5, 4, 3. Pull your belly button in. 2, 1. Knee up, twist under. Switching legs. Pull that belly button in. 10 more seconds here. 5. Okay, up. 1 more. Side to side. Getting our blood flowing in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So fast or slow. You can also do a hop, hold with balance, or just stepping. I like warming up those lateral muscles too. 3, 2, 1. Back down. 1 more set of those high plank. Twist under. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knee up, under. Try to make sure that your butt is not up in the air like this. Try to make sure your body is flat. Butt needs to be up high enough so that you can get your knee under. 10 seconds. All right, rest. Okay, we're moving on to back. 2 weights. We're gonna do bent over rows, 3 different hand positions. So when you bend over, make sure you hinge your hips back and you keep your back flat. So you don't want your back rounded, right? You want it flat. So let's try that. And, oh, one more thing. We're gonna start this first one, palms facing forward, and the weights come back to your hips. But again, make sure that you're folded over. If you're standing upright, that's more shoulder. So hinge back, fold over, weights are down, and they come back to your hips. Inhale, exhale. Like so. So you're targeting this upper back, flat area. And remember, the palms are facing out. Weights come back to your hips. Elbows are in. 2, 1. Okay, we're going to do more cardio jumping jacks. So Monet, if you need to modify, you can modify like so, just side to side or just feet. Here we go, 30 seconds. Or you can do just feet or just hands. But try to get your arms all the way up. Full range of motion. But you can also do butt kicks here or high knees. So this one, we're doing 3 different exercises. Now we're gonna do lower back, and so down to the ground, side plank. So make sure that your elbow is under your shoulder. You're gonna either stack your feet or put one foot in front of the other one. Lift your hips off the ground. So you can stay here in side plank and or add the pulse. So I'm gonna show you modification. So let's start this now, okay? So 30 seconds here. If you need to modify, bend your lower knee, and so it's a little bit easier. But try here, and then if you want to make it harder, you can lift this leg. Down, up, leg lift. Okay, lots of options there. Here's the modified. You can also modify with that leg. So this one is lower back and obliques. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch, other side. In 5, 4, make sure that elbow's under your shoulder, lift. So you're here, adding the pulse. So what you don't want to do is slide out and then your elbow ends up out here. You really want to try to use your shoulder girdle to help support you. And then also have your gaze about a foot in front of your hand to keep your neck in line with your spine. Modified. Rest. Going back up. For the bent over rows, this time your palms are gonna face backwards and your weights come up between your chest and your belly button. Elbows are out, squeezing your shoulder blades together. All right, so shoulders backing down, stomach in, hinge your butt back. Inhale down, exhale up, squeezing the upper back. Use those rhomboids. Watch your lower back so you're not rounding, keeping that flat. You can have a slight bend in your knees. Inhale down, exhale up. Squeezing at the top. Three, 2, 1. Jumping jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Make sure you have good posture, chest is up. Standing tall. And we're gonna go back down for those side planks. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lift, pulse. Make sure this top hip is stacked on top of the bottom hip, that your hips aren't forward or backwards. And you could go past center at the top. Lower, lift, lower. 8 seconds. Rest, switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Modifying. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Last set of rows. This time, palms are in, elbows are sweeping your side. So shoulders back, stomach in, butt out. Inhale down, exhale up. Palms are facing in towards each other, and your elbows are sweeping your side, and your hands are coming between your chest and your belly button. Squeezing, so not up here, back here. Okay, we're gonna do one more set of jumping jacks before we move on to our next exercise, but we're not gonna do 2 more of those side planks. Here we go. Five seconds. You can pick it up if you'd like, or slow it down. Okay, rest. So now we're gonna do squat, bicep curl, overhead press with a calf raise. Looks like this. Feet are shoulder width apart. You're gonna roll your shoulders back and down, stomach in, butt out. You're gonna squat, making sure that your knees, you're sitting in your heels, that your knees are not going in front of your toes. So just go as far as you can before you start moving forward. I also put the weights out in front to counterbalance. Then we're gonna stand up to a reverse bicep curl, making sure your elbows are down, and then overhead press with the calf raise. Bring the weights down all the way before you squat, okay? Let's do that. Shoulders back, stomach in, feet are shoulder width apart, butt out, squatting. Now, if you don't want to do the squat, you can just do the bicep curl and the overhead press. So feel free to modify. This is one of my favorite exercises. You can only do one. This would be it. Because you're getting legs, butt, biceps, shoulders, calf raises. This one, just breathe. Doesn't matter where you breathe. Okay, rest. So we're gonna do this one again. Palms forward here, palms forward when they go up, okay? Shoulders back, stomach in, butt out. Sitting in your heels. Palms forward, palms forward. And you're lifting and pressing and lowering, lowering. Not letting gravity do the work for you. Now we are gonna do a little active recovery next before we do 2 more of these. We're gonna do some sit-ups right now. So on your back, you can either do a crunch or a full sit-up by throwing your hands up. Here we go, we're starting. So throwing your hands up is easiest. Hands at your knees is a little harder without throwing them up. Hands on your chest, hands behind your head, hands above your head, behind you. The key is to make sure that your feet are not coming off the ground and you're focusing on using your stomach muscles, not your hip flexors, to get up and down. So you're inhaling back, exhaling up, sucking and squeezing at the top. Pull your muscles in, don't push them out. Switch. So now we're gonna go to our third hand position, which is hammer. All right, feet shoulder width apart, shoulders backing down, butt out. Here we go. Hammer, press. So your hands are in that same position for the bicep curl and the overhead press. And you make sure your elbows are down when you do the bicep curl, because you're focusing on isolating the biceps. And then you do the full shoulder press. Rest. Back to the first one, which was the reverse curl overhead press. Palms facing out. Shoulders back, stomach in, butt out. Here we go. Sitting in those heels when you squat. Don't forget the calf raise. Rest. Sit-ups again. Here we go. So you're lowering yourself down and then inhaling, exhaling on the way up. Engage and then lower. So you're using those stomach muscles. So if your feet are coming off of the ground when you do the sit-up, go to the easier position until you get stronger. Or do some in the harder position and then do a few on easier. We have 5 more seconds here. All right, last 2 squat bicep curls. Palms forward here. Here we go. Squatting, palms forward, palms forward. Rest. Last one, hammer curl and hammer press. Palms are towards each other. Shoulders backing down, stomach in, butt out. Here we go. Hammer press. Five seconds. Okay, rest. I'm gonna finish it out. And we're gonna do one more set of sit-ups or crunches. Here we go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, moving on to tricep. We're gonna do standing tricep extensions with balance. Okay, so it looks like this. I want us all to be on the same page though. So balance, because I'm gonna switch something in between so that you don't do the bounce of the same leg. I'm gonna bounce first on my left leg. Put your weights together like so. Press them up over your head. Get your balance. And then the weights come down behind your head and lifting up. Make sure your elbows are in, right? They're not out. They're in. You're really isolating those triceps, okay? So let's try that. So balance on your left. Right leg is up. Inhale down, exhale up. If you have one heavy weight, keep going. I'm going to demonstrate. Turn the weight sideways. That way you disperse the weight evenly between both hands or both arms. So we're really targeting these tricep, back of your arms. If the balance is difficult, give up on the balance and do the tricep. All right, so you can also put your foot next to your leg or just hold it down on the ground a little bit. Another harder one, do leg extension. Movement. Okay, rest. We're gonna do a wide squat hop, giving our shoulders a rest. So, legs are wider than shoulder width apart. Squat together, squat together. You can just stay in the squat if you want. Doing a wide squat, so you choose. So here we go. Make sure that you're not bending over. You're squatting, sitting back in your heels. Chest is up. You can touch the ground. Keep your hands here, hands on your hips, hands on your head. But again, you're squatting, not bending over, using your butt and legs, not your back. 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna go back to the tricep rest. So now we're gonna balance on our right leg, left leg is up. Weights come together, pressing up. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. Elbows are in. Like I said, if you want to do the leg extension, that's more difficult with the balance. So we're engaging all of those stabilizer muscles in your feet and ankles, as well as the tricep back of your arms. I just like to call them the wings. We don't want wings. Here we go. Seconds. Rest. Okay, so we're doing 4 of these tricep extensions. Balancing on your left foot, right leg is up. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep going. Rest. Last wide squat hop. But 1 more tricep. You have to do the other leg. In 3, shoulders back. 2, butt out. Sitting in your heels. Let's go. Five seconds. Rest. Okay, last tricep. Balancing on your right leg, left leg is up. Here we go. We're gonna move on to abs next. Rest. All right. You will need 1 weight, but not at first. I'll demonstrate the first exercise. We're gonna do V-ups. And this is kind of a modified V-up. So You can use your hands to help you lean back and sit up, but this is upper and lower abs. Harder, hands out and in. And there's another version, hands out and up. So you have 3 choices there. All right, so let's get that started. So inhale back, exhale up. Pulling your belly button tight when you, the whole time, back and up, keeping those stomach muscles engaged. We have 5 seconds here. Okay, rest. So now we're gonna do a Russian twist with or without your weight. So I'm gonna have my weight. You're gonna lean back, pull your belly button in, and then twist, twist. Here we go, 30 seconds. Make sure that you're twisting and using those side oblique muscles. If you're just touching the ground, you're not really targeting those side obliques. If you're using a dumbbell, keep that dumbbell close to your body. You can lift your feet. That makes it more difficult. Sucking in. If your lower back starts to hurt, sit back up and reset, because what happens is your stomach muscles give out and then your lower back comes in rest. So this is where we're gonna use the weight. I'm gonna demonstrate before I start the clock. So you're gonna put the weight on your chest, resist against the weight as you lower yourself down. Then the weight comes behind you and touch the ground. You can bend your elbows here. You're gonna use your upper back lats to lift the weight up over your chest. Press the weight back up on your chest and sit up and press up, okay? So the back is back, the press up is more shoulder. And if you need help getting up, put the weight out, that will help. Both going up and down, okay? So here we go. So engage your stomach muscles, lower yourself down, resisting against that weight. The weight, you can bend your elbows here, using your upper back to lift the weight up on your chest, press up, okay? So this is back here, upper back, stomach, shoulders, stomach, back, stomach, shoulders. I love this one. So, but like I said, you put the weight out here to help you get up and then try to do the press up. So here, this is modified to help you get up, press up, and help to lower yourself down. Okay, rest. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So, but now we're gonna do the growth hormone producing part of the workout. We're gonna do 10 jumps, Monet, and I think it was Erica. So jumping or any explosive exercise causes your body to release growth hormone or your youth hormone. We're gonna do 10 jumps. I'm gonna start the clock. Here we go. You guys do the 10. I'm gonna demonstrate. Inhale down, squatting, hinging your butt back, and then exploding up, but landing with soft knees. That's the key, is to land with soft knees. So you can bring your knees up to your chest, or like straight, or just a little hop, or just a little up on your toes. Whatever you feel comfortable with. But growth hormone or youth hormone burns fat, builds muscle, good for your hair, skin, nails, all that jazz. So we get extra rest here. I'm gonna grab my water. So in 10 seconds, we're going back to the V-ups. Also, if you have a step, you can jump up onto your step. Here we go. And then step down. That's just a little bit better for your knees. There's less impacts coming down. But so inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. But do what feels right for you. 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, Russian twist with or without your weight. Leaning back, sucking that belly button in. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squeezing, squeezing. Lifting the legs makes it more difficult. Adding the weight makes it more difficult. 10 more seconds here. Don't bark in my ear, Stormy. 5 seconds. Rest. All right, we're gonna do that pull over, press up in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Lower yourself down. Pull over, pull up, sit up, press up. Three, 2, 1. Okay, 10 more jumps. So like I said, if you have a step, go jump up onto your step and step down. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale, 1, 2, landing with soft knees. Making sure your knees are not falling in. Okay, rest. Keep resting. We have 20 more seconds. Come on, Stormy. Come on. Not coming. All right, 15 seconds. Here, 10 seconds. V-ups. Here we go. So those ones, these ones, or these. Five seconds. Okay, rest. Russian twists. In 3, lean back. Second, here we go. Twist. This is our last round of these abs. So work hard, try to get out of your comfort zone. Rest. Okay. One more of these with the dumbbell or with the resistance. Here we go. Lower yourself down. Pull over. Sit up. Press up. Okay, rest. 10 jumps. Oh, wait, before we go on, let's stretch. Feet out, arms out. So really try to reach your hands up so you get a good stretch on your stomach. All right. And then we're going to do the last 10 jumps. All right. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. 1. Okay, a little extra rest here. And then we're gonna move on to chest. So medium to light weight here. We're gonna do flies. I'll demonstrate. So the weights are at your chest. You're gonna press them up over your chest, not your face, okay? Over your chest, and they're gonna go inhale out and down, not out and up. Okay, they're in line. See, the weights are in line with my chest, not my shoulders and not my head. Okay. And then we're going to add a bridge here. So here we go. So pressing up, inhale out, exhale up. When the weights come up, your hips come up and you bridge, rolling up one vertebrae at a time and rolling down low, lifting up one vertebrae at a time and lowering down one vertebrae at a time. So you're tilting your pelvis forward. Remember to keep those weights over your chest and out and down when they come out. Also try not to let your arms rest on the ground. Try to hover over the ground when they come out. 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to do stand up. We're gonna do one of my favorites, a squat down, walk out, push up. You're lucky I'm not asking you to do burpees. So I'll demonstrate. It looks like this. We're gonna squat down, walk your hands out. Then we're gonna do a push up, making sure that your hands are in line with your chest, and then walk your hands back, stand up, or if you wanna hop up, do that, all right? Here we go, squat down, walk your hands out. You can modify and go down your knees and do a push up on your knees, and walk your hands back and stand up. If you wanna get a hamstring stretch on the way back, you can keep your legs straight when you walk your hands back. So we're just using our shoulders, our chest, triceps. Okay, back to the flies. So those 2 exercises. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Inhale out, exhale up. Squeezing your butt at the top of the bridge. You don't have to do the bridge if you don't want to. But why not? Why not do the bridge? Okay, rest, switching the squat down, walk out, push up. If you want to just do push-ups, just do push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Make sure your hands are in line with your chest for the push-up, that you're not pushing up here, right? One more of these. Okay, rest if you want to just stay down here and roll over. Last set of flies. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Add that bridge. Three, 2, 1. All right, last set of squat, walk out, push up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, stay down. I want you to sit here and push back into child's pose, stretch it out. All right, we have one more. We're going to do reverse lunges. This is more of our balance and coordination with or without the weights. I'll demonstrate first so that you can decide whether or not you want to do the weights. So we're gonna do reverse lunge, standing up, holding over, knee comes through, you either kick or add the bicep curl, and then we'll switch legs, okay? So you'll get it, I promise. So always start good posture, shoulders back and down, stomach in, Big step back, lunging down, pressing to the front heel, press up, fold over, standing up, knee comes up, bicep curl, hammer, and then switch legs. You can do hammer, you can do palms forward or reverse, but really try to keep that balance, switch legs. Okay, rest. Now we're gonna pair this with what I call upside down crab toe touch. It looks like this. So you lift your butt off the ground, and then you're gonna take your right hand and touch your left toe, and then switch. So you're getting a lot of tricep here. Okay, ready? Here we go. A lot of tricep, a lot of core. You can stay here and just do dips if you like. I'm just trying to get some more tricep, more core, and then go back to those reverse lunges. Okay, rest. Back up, and then we're gonna go back to the reverse lunges. 3, 2, 1. Stepping back, lunging down, pressing up, folding over. So if you don't have the weights, just do the kick. And then switch, up, over, kick, or add the bicep curl. Switching legs. Switch. Back to those upside down crab toe touches. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So for those that Monet and Erica who are new, we're almost done. So don't give up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I was checking something. All right, we have one more of these reverse lunges. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up, over, through, kick, switch, up, over. Five seconds here. Our last one. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up. And then one more of these. Here we go, lift, touch, switch. We're gonna stay down here after this and do inner thigh. Rest. All right. So we're gonna start with your, my left leg is straight. I'm gonna cross my right foot over in front of my knee. My straight leg, I'm gonna flex my foot, point my toe out and lift through my heel. This hip, you wanna roll this hip back because if it's stacked on top of the other hip, it's really hard to get that leg high. But the key is to target that inner thigh. If your foot is up, you're gonna do quad. All right, here we go. We're gonna do, so we started doing this at a minute, but we're up to a minute and a half. So Erica and Monet, just do it until you get to failure, which is a good thing, and then take like a 5-second break and do a few more. Pull that belly button in. You can do like an isometric crunch here. And typically you don't start to feel this until about 30 or 40 seconds in. We're at 30 now. But work hard, get out of your comfort zone. We're not trying to build that inner thigh muscle, we're trying to tone it. If you want to build that muscle, add weight. So we're coming up to a minute. Right now is a minute. Oh, and I'm burning. Keep going, grabbing my water. Right, 15 seconds. Oh, 10. Like, so like I said, if you need a break, take a few second break and then go back and do a few more. You can do it, I know you can. 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest, switch. Yay. Okay, ready? Cross that foot over, flex that bottom foot, point your toe out and lift through that heel. Here we go. Don't forget to hydrate. Add some electrolytes if you have, coconut water, especially with all this heat that we've been having and are supposed to have probably for the next few months. You want to not be dehydrated. Okay, keep going. I was talking through the 30 seconds, we're now at 40. Woo. My right side for my paddleboard is much weaker than my left. Okay, that's 1 minute. Or not weaker, it's just tired, it's fatigued. Oh my. Okay, 15 seconds. Even I need to rest. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good job. All right, I'm gonna stretch this out really quickly. If you have a band, get your band, put that on above your knee, or if you don't have a band, no problem. So I need to double up my mat, you might too, because we're gonna go on our hands and knees. We're going to do fire hydrant first today. So this one, I want you up on your hands, not the next one. You can go on your elbows. You can also put your hands in a fist if your wrists are getting tired. So we're gonna do a fire hydrant, which is the knee out to the side. And you just don't want to bring your knee up. You want to bring it out to the side, if not back a little bit. And you're leading with your knee, not your foot, okay? So let's start that. Also have your gaze in between your hands. So inhale down, exhale up. Now to make it more difficult, you add a kick or lift and do multiple kicks. Also, if you have that dumbbell, feel free to put that in the crook of your knee, like so, and then lift. Okay, but you'll see, even without the dumbbell and that kick, you'll feel that, and you'll feel it on your standing leg. 8 seconds. Okay, rest. We're gonna do the same thing on the other leg. 2, 1, here we go. Remember to lead with your knee, add that kick. Five seconds. Rest. Okay, now we're gonna do kickbacks. If you want to, you can go on your elbows here. We're kicking back either heel to the sky with a bent knee, or you can do knee in and press back and out, or you could do straight legged without bringing your knee in, toe pointed or toe flex. So here we go. If you have that dumbbell in the crook of your knee, you're here, or without the dumbbell, then you can press back, or straight leg. Also have your gaze between your elbows here, or between your hands if you're up on your hands and knees. You just want to keep your neck in line with your spine. 3, 2, 1, rest. If you need to sit back, stretch it out. Do cat and cow. 5, 4, same thing, other leg. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Okay, rest. So I want to go back to fire hydrant. If you want to do 2 more of the kickbacks, you can do that. You get to choose here. I'm going to do fire hydrant. Here we go. So this one targets the upper butt, excuse me, which I think lifts your butt. And it's also good for runners. Take some of the strain off of the hamstring. It's good to get a lot of different muscles. 5 seconds here. Okay, rest. Last 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten more seconds. Okay, rest. Yay, we did it. All right, we're gonna do 6 minutes of stretching. Feel free to hold any of these stretches longer if you need to. If you have to run off and go to work, don't forget to eat your protein and hydrate. I'll talk more about that later. Okay, so cross your knees, not your ankles, your knees, and you're gonna pull your knees into your chest. Relax your shoulders, take a deep breath in, exhale. So breathe into the stretch, stretching out those glutes we just used. Worked so hard. Then a deep breath. And then we're gonna switch, other leg on top. Pull in, relax the shoulders. And then release. So this time we're gonna put your ankle on your knee. Now you have a space here, right? Drop this knee down a little bit, reach through this space, pull that knee towards you. Again, relax your shoulders and breathe. So now we're stretching out the IT band and your glutes. And then we're gonna switch. Other ankle on your knee, reach through, pull in. Watch those shoulders. And then release, squeeze both knees to your chest. If you want to give yourself a little massage, roll out your lower back. Deep breath in, exhale, release. I'm gonna do my left leg straight. My right knee is bent. I'm gonna roll this bent knee over. My right arm is gonna come out above my head and I'm gonna look to that hand. So you should get a nice chest stretch here, as well as a lower back spine. And then switch. Right leg straight, left knee bent, roll it over, right arm out, look to your right hand. You might get a little spine cracking. And then release, roll over onto your stomach. So your hands are gonna be at your chest. And you're gonna press up, squeezing your shoulder blades together and pull your shoulders away from your ears. Let your hips drop. So you're stretching out your stomach muscles here, as well as pushing your lower vertebrae the other direction than it's used to going. This is a good stretch. And then we're gonna go chest down, toes under, press up and back, our calf stretch. Bend your left knee, stretch your right calf. If you have a mat, you probably wanna be on your mat, otherwise you might slide out. And then bend your right knee, stretch your left calf. And then both heels down. And then we're gonna stand up. Slowly. Clasp your hands behind your back. Pull your shoulder blades together, opening up your chest, stretching out your chest. If you want to get a little shoulder stretch, you can lift your hands up behind you. But we're going to do another shoulder stretch right now. So we're going to release one arm in front. Use your other hand to pull in. Inhale, exhale, drop the shoulder. So now we're getting outside the shoulder. And then switch. Other arm. Inhale, exhale, drop the shoulder. So what I was saying about the protein, make sure you eat your protein within the next 90 minutes. Release, walk your hand down your spine. We're stretching out your tricep. So the closer you have your protein to the workout, the more your body will utilize the nutrients from the protein. Switch to help your muscles recover, get stronger, recover. So that's important. Release. Now spread your legs a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to reach. We're stretching out the lats. So if you don't reach, if you just do a bend, you're getting mostly here your side. But if you reach, you're going to really get that upper back lat area that we worked. You probably forgot that was the beginning of the workout. Okay, switch to other side. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And then standing up. We're going to clasp our elbows and hang. Relax your neck. Let your head hang. Get a nice neck stretch. And then release your hands, walk to your right foot, stretching out your hamstring. And then other side. And then center, we're gonna do a side lunge, stretching out this inner thigh. Try to make sure this knee is not going in front of your toe. So make sure that heel stays on the ground, right? You don't wanna do this. Really try to get that inner thigh. And then switch. Also, if you're new, make sure if you're sore tomorrow, which you possibly could be, most likely if this is new to you, keep moving. You know, get your blood flowing. Walk up, roll up, walk in. Last stretch. We're going to balance on one leg. If you need to hold on to something, go right ahead. Grab your foot, pull your heel to your butt, tilt your pelvis forward so you get a hip flexor stretch as well as a quad stretch. So anyways, if you keep moving, that will get your blood flowing, flush that lactic acid out. You know, it might be 2, 3, 4 days before switch, but it's a good sore. Other leg. And then come back on Monday. You'll feel better. You might not want to. You're like, oh, I'm too sore, but that will help flush that lactic acid out. So thank you all so much for joining me. Be active, be healthy, be inspiring. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.